Hi, it's Celette, the Urban Herbalista. I'm going to show you today how easy it is to make your own Echinacea tincture. This will give you Echinacea to have for a year or more, and it will save you hundreds of dollars over purchasing Echinacea tinctures pre-made at the store. So the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need a quart jar, and you're going to need your jar with a label. I just use masking tape and a Sharpie. I have the name of the herb, Echinacea angustifolia root, dried, DR for dried. I have my minestrone, which in this case is going to be 100 proof vodka, and I have the day that I made it. That's all you need for your label. You can make a nice fancy label, or again, just use masking tape and a Sharpie. I'm going to need a lid. I'm going to need 100 proof vodka, not 80, but 100 proof. That makes sure that you have 50% alcohol, 50% water, so that you get both of the medicinal compounds extracted. And dried Echinacea angustifolia root. I use mine here from Mountain Rose Herbal. Wherever you want to get your Echinacea root, that's fine. That's fine. I like the angustifolia root rather than the purpurea. I find that it has a stronger action, especially once dried. If I had access to fresh purpurea, I would make a tincture out of the fresh purpurea. That's also very common in many gardens. But for dried root tincture, I like the angustifolia. So it's very simple. All you're going to do is you're going to open up your Echinacea, and you're going to fill your jar 1/3 full with the dry root. Let's see, is that about 1/3 full? That's about 1/4. I'm going to put a little bit more in. You don't want to put too much in, because if you fill too much root up, it absorbs the alcohol and water combination, and it swells up, and then you get less tincture because it stays trapped in the root. So 1/3 full of Echinacea. And then cover that with my vodka. Oops. And I fill it up to the very top. I don't want any head space. Close it up. And there I have probably a year, maybe 2 years worth of Echinacea tincture. I'm going to let this sit in a dark, cool place, well, out of direct sunlight, not necessarily dark, but out of direct sunlight in a cool place for 6 weeks. After the 6 weeks, I'm going to let this just sit. I'm not going to decant it. I'm not going to decant it for at least a year. If I need some, I'll shake up the jar, let it settle, and then pour off what I need into dropper bottles as I need it. I find that Echinacea gets a little stronger and gets more effective the longer it sits. But this will give me roughly 16 ounces of Echinacea root tincture, maybe a little bit more or a little less. And that is all it takes to make a tincture. This is the Urban Herbalista with your tip for the day.